People will try to tell you that in order for you to accomplish a goal, you have to do at least 15 to 20 habits in order to achieve your dreams. But that's just not the case for everybody. You don't need to do 20 to 30 habits or have a whole complete diet plan of how you should eat, because life changes and so does your mood changes. Because even though you may have motivation to do all these different plans that you have one day, the next day you're going to feel tired and you're going to feel completely drained. And then you're going to start to crash, and then you're going to fall short again. And that's how you're going to keep on falling short, because you're trying to accomplish way too much. We've all been taught that the more we do, the more we'll achieve. But what if I were to tell you that it's actually reversed? Because the less you do, the more you will actually accomplish. Because the more you try to do so many things on your own, you're only going to make it more harder for yourself than you actually are. If you're always trying to do way more tasks than you can handle, then you're going to cause yourself emotional and mental burnout. But if you try to break the tasks down into little smaller tasks, then they will become a lot more easier and a lot more simpler for you to do over time. Sometimes you have to sacrifice one goal in order to accomplish another goal. The same way how you have to sacrifice certain things in order to live a new life is the same way how you have to sacrifice some other goals that you have in mind in order to accomplish that one goal that you have in mind that you want to achieve so deeply. An old man once told me this: if any man wishes to accomplish anything that he wishes to achieve, then one must lose something in order to gain something in return, for he cannot have it both ways. I never knew what that meaning meant, but when I think back to it now, I realize that it means that sometimes you have to sacrifice one in order to give up the other. It's like sacrificing one of the 6 or 5 senses in order to enhance the other sense. Like if you give up the sense to smell, you'll end up increasing your sense to taste. That's the same way how it happens with certain goals that you're trying to achieve. In order for you to accomplish the goals that you want to achieve, you have to sacrifice one goal in order to achieve the other. Because a lot of people just focus on trying to accomplish way more goals than they could focus on. And this is the part where they fall short and they have a hard time getting back up, because they feel like every single time, whenever they feel like they're close, they always keep messing up. But that's because they keep doing way too much to the point that it causes them anxiety. So in other words, in conclusion, the more you do, the less you achieve. But the less you do, the